Hello YouTube, I'm making a quick video that I wasn't really planning on making, but I got this redesigned ESV PSQ, and I went with the zipper option, which is a first for me. Um, I was super impressed and not really planning to be as impressed as I really was. So this is the size of the new ESV PSQ is larger, and I don't have the measurements by hand, but it's basically like 5 by 8, so it's a good size. It's not huge, obviously. Um, you can kind of get a feel for the size. I've got small hands, but um, anyway, it's a fantastic personal size. Some people are saying it's really more of a mid-size, and I agree with that. It really feels like a mid-size Bible, and it's not very thick, so it feels nice and thin. Does not have the raised hubs, but these are deeply tooled, so they almost feel like raised hubs. It's blind stamped, and of course it's got the zipper. I've actually wanted a zipper Bible for a long time, but I never got the PSQ zipper because I just wanted a bigger Bible. Actually, I wanted a full-size one, but now that they've come out with this new sort of mid-size PSQ, um, I think I like it better than if I had gotten a larger size Bible. So the zipper is really nice, really works good. I don't foresee there being any problems with this zipper. I kind of make sure to tuck that in a little bit, and let me open it up for you. And this Bible lays like perfectly flat outside the box. It is not edge lined, but I will tell you, this thing feels like it is built like to last through a nuclear blast. I mean, it's built solid. Now, because it's paste down, the cover itself is not floppy. It's like the closest thing I have to a hardback, but it opens perfectly flat. And here's the thing I love about it: if I'm wanting to hold it and read, I can go here, way back here. And because the pages actually don't flop over like this, the page stays nice and straight, so it's easy to read. And sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you, but my pages curve, and I'm a corner turner, so I'll turn it by the corner. One of the other corners, because it's curved, gets caught, and then it creates a crease. That does not happen with this. The pages actually turn so easily. I love that. This is the saddle brown in the aniline calfskin. Very, very smooth, very natural, rugged leather. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's some darker spots here. That was actually didn't come like that. My daughter treated a table with some kind of furniture cleaner, and I set my Bible down not knowing it. And I picked it up, and it got those dark spots. But the dark spots faded a bit, and honestly, it just makes it look a little more marbled and natural. And for me personally, it doesn't bother me. Actually, I think I kind of like it better like that. So, anyway, this is an incredible Bible. It feels amazing in my hand, mainly because it's just a perfect hand size Bible. The redesign on it is really awesome too. Probably the best feature for a PSQ here is they did not increase the font size. It's 8.5, but it is very dark. But it's not like muddy dark. Like I've had Bibles they're kind of muddy, but this is still it's a Milo font, and it's just a bit darker than the original PSQ, and it makes it so readable. This is the bookmark it comes with. A really nice bookmark. Got the Jerusalem cross stamped on it. So what I do, like if I'm reading and I've got chapter 15 and chapter 16, I put the cross toward the chapter I'm on, and lays in there real nice. And this is made from the same leather the Bible is. You can tell very simply, very easily. And but the reading experience is great because it's so dark, and at least for me, I can handle the 8-point font because it's darker. That's the one thing about, I have another PSQ the old PSQ, and it's still very, very readable. But this just brought up the readability a notch, and so much so that I've got Bibles that I use for teaching, and I've got my Stridon for verse by verse format. Um, so I've decided I'm just going to use this. I was reading through the Stridon, but I'm going to read through this instead because it's paragraph format and the print's dark enough. I can read this for a long time. See, the darker print causes your eyes to not have to strain as much, and it's very comfortable to read. So I'm going to probably actually finish my read through the Bible this year in this Bible, because it's just so easy to read. And I like paragraph format just for reading through the Bible. One thing that's been mentioned is the verse references here. They don't have the letters. So in the text itself, the letters are not in the text, like the, whatever, A, B, C. So you can reference the particular part of the verse that is giving you the cross-reference. They removed that to make the text cleaner. So this, for me, is actually ideal for reading through the Bible. But what I was most impressed with is the print, how incredibly flat this Bible lays. It's mind-boggling. I mean, I can go all the way back here, and it's, this lifts up a little bit, but that's just because it's a smaller Bible. But I mean, it's incredible. Also, what I really like is this comes with lined paper. I'm a big fan of lined paper. I like to make when the Holy Spirit speaks something to my heart through my time in prayer and in the Word, I like to just jot it down on the date, and it's nice just to remember those moments when the Holy Spirit's speaking to your heart. And this has got the maps. Schuyler has the best maps. And I'm not even a huge map person, but every once in a while I like to reference them, and especially if we're talking about Paul's missionary journeys or something like that, where it comes in handy. And here is the index to maps. And I'm trying to remember, did this have I don't think this has a concordance. Right? No, this doesn't have a concordance, right? Yeah, it just goes from Revelation to your weights and measures, line paper, and maps. Which honestly, I don't know how you'd fit a concordance in this Bible because it's just already small print. And, for me, that doesn't bother me with the concordance, especially on a small Bible, but it doesn't bother me because, frankly, I don't really use the concordance anymore. I mean, I just use my Blue Letter Bible app. So I'm not too worried about that. The chapter numbers are here, nice and dark with this beautiful decorative thing, whatever that is. And then you have the ornamental drop caps, which are just immaculately done. Pretty awesome. At the beginning of the books, let's see here, if I can get there. Come on. You have the title of the book, and you have the same little ornamental thing, but in red. Overall, like 5 stars out of 5 stars. It's a fantastic Bible. The readability for a size Bible like this is off the charts. This is the Concord, the Cambridge Concord used to be like, in my opinion, the ultimate Bible, because it hits every kind of good mark you can get in a Bible. And I think that this is Schuyler's version of the Concord. That's what it feels like. Just the size is about the same as the Concord. In fact, I think it's almost exactly the same. I looked it up and I don't remember the measurements, but I mean, this is a remarkably great Bible. I should have brought my PSQ so I can compare it, but let me, hold on. I'm going to get you a size comparison. This is the ESV Stridon, and this is a full-size, good, thick, good, large Bible. So to give you an idea, I mean, it's you can imagine that unlike the old PSQ, this definitely has more of a footprint. but it's just about right. I mean, it's not too big, it's not too small. Um, it's as Tim Frisch calls a Goldilocks Bible, but it's fantastic, and I totally don't regret going with the zipper, um, just because I'm really like, for me, the most important thing to protect in my Bible is the pages, because that's where you live. You live in the pages. And to have a Bible that zips up like this is just awesome, especially if it's raining or, you're sharing a meal with the family, or I'm at a men's Bible study, which we, in our men's Bible studies at our church, we have a meal, and it's nice to be able to set this and then not worry about a spill. Not that I want something to spill on it, but it's being thoroughly protected. So, you've got full yap Bibles where this full yap is to protect the page edges, but I mean, that'll really protect them for you. Let's be honest, the full yap's also just because it's attractive. But now I noticed also in these ESV Stridens, I feel like the print is darker in these as well. So I think that Schuyler is just, if I had to guess, they're trying to improve the readability by just darkening the print up a bit. But I think that they're really wise to not over darken it, because I have read Bibles that it's nice, bold, dark print, but it's almost too bold and dark to the point where it just does not look good. But Schuyler's done a great job in making sure that it's just the right boldness. This line matched, of course, very opaque paper. So if you're thinking of ordering one of these, whether you go with the zipper option or not, you cannot lose out with this if what you're looking for is portability and readability. This is fantastic. Obviously, if you have eye problems and you cannot read small print, it's probably not the Bible for you. But I would say even then, the print's really dark. I mean, I have no problem reading it. And I'm not getting younger. I'm headed toward my mid-40s. I'm 44. So, high marks for this Bible. This Bible is one of the best Bibles I have purchased, next to my Striden. The Striden's my number one, but this is a great readers. Anyway, questions, comments, like, subscribe if you want. This is a huge blessing, guys. I highly recommend it if you're in the market for a portable, readable Bible. God bless you.